Dear colleagues, let me present you with a report on the topic Development and Using of Virtual Laboratory to study the graph algorithms for bachelors of software engineering. The graph theory is an important part of discrete mathematics and one of the components of a fundamental bachelor's degree in software engineering. The graph theory is studied in higher educational institutions individually or as part of the other disciplines. Analysis of the educational programs shows that the greatest attention is paid to the following elements of the graph theory practical application: overview of classical algorithms, solving typical tasks of particular nature, determination of the main ways of applying graphs, construction of skeletal tree, graph isomorphism, finding cycle in a graph, graph coloring, planar graph, finding the centers of a graph, etc. Studying graph algorithms is not possible without a visual demonstration. Virtual laboratories are able to visualize graphs and step-by-step execute their algorithms. Such virtual laboratories can be used by teachers during lectures, students during independent study, and implementation of computational experiments and practical tasks. Not surprisingly, the development of graph visualization tools and algorithms is always given special attention. One of the most interesting examples of such virtual laboratories is the data structure visualization of the University of San Francisco. This web research presents a wide variety of algorithms among these basics, recursion, indexing, sorting, heap-like data structures, graph algorithms, dynamic programming, geometric algorithms, and others. Particular attention is paid to the following graph algorithms: breadth first search, depth first search, connected components, Dijkstra's shortest path, Prim's minimal cost spanning tree, topological sort, Floyd-Warshall algorithm, Kruskal minimum cost spanning tree algorithm. The main advantages of it can be considered: clear, not overloaded with interface elements, convenient structured list of algorithms, sufficiently wide range of different algorithms. Among disadvantages, we can list the following: outdated design of the pages, absence of any textual description of algorithms, presence only of English localization. Based on given the advantages and disadvantages of existing programs, we decide to develop a virtual laboratory for studying graph algorithms that would satisfy the following requirements: a simple and adaptive web interface, due to which it would be equally convenient to work on both desktop PCs and mobile devices; the ability to authorize users and provide control over student activity; support for multiple user roles; a demonstration of the basic graph algorithms, the study of which is provided by training program for students software engineering specialty; Ukrainian language localization, facilitating work with a virtual laboratory for students of Ukrainian universities; the ability of students to communicate with teacher and among themselves during laboratory work. The developed system should contain the following functions: user authorization, providing user access to their personal profile, ability to flexibly edit users' personal data, sharing short text messages, presence in the system of roles administrator, mentor, student, guest, availability in the system of visualization models of such graph algorithms: depth first search, Dijkstra's algorithm, Floyd-Warshall algorithm, and Kruskal's algorithm; maintaining statistic of the time spent by user with the role of guest on the study of algorithms; provide the system with a feedback model. The program records the activity of each student. For this purpose, a user profile is created. The user can control the general data independently. Authorized users have the opportunity to communicate in a special chat. Virtual laboratory chat has primary educational purpose. With its help, students can receive teacher advice, receive assignments or recommendations, and communicate with each other. It should be noted that students of software engineering specialty were involved in the development and testing of the virtual laboratory individual components. This provided them with the opportunity to gain practical experience in teamwork on software products, as well as to deepen their own knowledge in the field of graph theory. A subsequent group of students continues to work with the program as users, studying graph algorithms and experimenting with them, as well as finalizing the program, developing new components, implementing additional algorithms, etc. The simple and minimalistic interface of Virtual Laboratory simplifies the work with it and provides the opportunity to adapt it for both desktop PC and mobile devices. This program feature creates the conditions for its effective use in the mobile training of software engineers. Today, a virtual laboratory is used at Kryvyi Rih National University for training students of software engineering specialty in disciplines algorithms and data structures and discrete structures. The development of additional components is included in the topic of qualification work of bachelors in software engineering. However, the study of graph theory is a fundamental component of professional training for all specialties in the field of information technology. Thus, the virtual laboratory can be successfully used by students of computer science, computer engineering, specialties, etc. Thank you for your attention.